Cody here again. Just gonna do a quick vinyl finds video. And I haven't done a vinyl finds video in a while. I think it's been a couple weeks at least, but I've got a couple of vinyls, albums, records, whatever you want to call them. I don't have too many to show, maybe 5. And really I haven't really purchased a lot within the time frame from the last one. I've kind of been focusing on getting more, I guess you could say, expensive ones than just a bunch of various ones. So I haven't really, and it's not only that, so I really haven't really found a whole lot. But there's a couple of releases coming out that I'm pretty sure I'll pick up. It's like I knew that I still have to pick up the new Fish album. I'll probably eventually pick that up, but I'm just gonna start going through some stuff right now. Let's get things started. The first album I picked up was Rainbow, Final Vinyl. And this is a live Rainbow album. Can't go too wrong with Ritchie Blackmore and Ronnie James Dio and all those guys. I absolutely love Rainbow. And this is just a live one, not too bad. Live album. I believe it was released in 1986. At least that's what the back says. Paid $1 for that, so not too bad. And the next album I'm going to show I actually picked up today, and I was actually pretty happy to find it. And if you watched, I think it was a couple videos ago, and me and Derek talked about our some of our favorite heavy metal bands, I mentioned that I didn't have any Iron Maiden albums. For whatever reason, I don't have any Iron Maiden albums. I love Iron Maiden. I actually wearing an Iron Maiden t-shirt right now, if you can see. And finally picked up an Iron Maiden album. I've actually finally was able to find one. And the one I found was No Prayer for the Dying. And this is an original pressing from 1990 on the Epic label, and it is the red vinyl. I think it looks really cool. It's like the red clear vinyl. And it does have the original inner sleeve with it too, but it came with this kind of nice sleeve. But the original sleeve is right here. Always looking to get more heavy metal albums, and especially really happy to start getting some Iron Maiden albums, and that's the first Iron Maiden album that I actually own, and that's kind of crazy to think about, but always looking to get more Maiden, more Megadeth, Judas Priest, Metallica, and I'll definitely probably be picking up the new Judas Priest album that comes out next week, I believe. The next album I picked up is this came out, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and it is Dave Matthews, I believe it's his first album before Under the Table and Dreaming. And this is the first, well, at least the sticker says this is the first time it's ever been released on vinyl, and it was Remember Two Things, and it's basically a live album. And a lot of the songs on here are songs that made it onto his first album. I think a couple of them made it onto his second album. And I'm not a huge Dave Matthews fan, but I don't mind his stuff. I mean, I know Derek absolutely hates Dave Matthews, and I know he wouldn't approve of this album, but I think it's a decent album. I kind of rank them right up there with kind of like Fish. But not as good as Fish, of course. The next album is another one I picked up today, and I like Traffic a lot, and this is my favorite Traffic album by far, and it's John Barleycorn Must Die. It's a really, really good album from Traffic, and I really love the song John Barleycorn Must Die. It's probably my favorite Traffic song of all time, and I really don't know why I never picked this up, but I got this for $4, so happy to get that. And another one I picked up today is The Best of Grateful Dead, and this is, I believe, their Warner Brother years. I didn't have this before, but I'm pretty sure I have all the tracks on this album. But got this for $8. I figured it was worth a pickup to have them all in this one set. And I've actually seen this album before, and I didn't pick it up because I think I saw it at Half Price Books about a year ago, and I did pick it up because they had $20 on it, which I thought was kind of high for a greatest hits album. And picked this up for $8. in excellent shape. So finally got that one added, another one added to the Grateful Dead collection. And the last album I'm going to show here is one that I ordered probably about 2 weeks ago and actually just got it yesterday. And that's Smashing Pumpkins Chicago Taped and Unreleased Demos. And I was really happy to get this one. I actually got this on Discogs. I got I think a pretty good deal on it. I paid $19 with shipping. So I was really happy with that deal, but I can tell you it was a pretty big ordeal to get this album to me. No fault to the seller at all, but the United States Postal Service, I mean, sometimes they just give me a real headache. I'm not even kidding. It's just like, I mean, the guy shipped it from California, and then it wound up in another place in California, then went to like another place in California, then another place in California, and then it wound back up where it was originally in California until it actually shipped out to like Cincinnati, Ohio, to Cincinnati to me. And then I had tracking on it, so I'm tracking it the entire time, and they didn't even do like a arrival scan when it came to here. I just came home one day and it was on my step, not even scanned again after it left Cincinnati. But yeah, that's the United States Postal Service's fault, no fault to the seller. But the albums are in excellent shape. They're actually on collared vinyl too. I don't know, the one's gray collared, the other one's like a purplish color. It's kind of hard to tell in the camera. In the camera, it kind of looks like they're the same color, but one's definitely gray and one's kind of a dark shade of purple. But it is kind of hard to tell. But they're collared. And pretty cool album if you're a Smashing Pumpkins fan. The first two, the side A and side B, are the Chicago tapes, which is the Chicago tapes that they handed out probably at concerts before they got big. It's like all pre-Gish stuff. And then the side C and D is the unreleased demos, and most of them are unreleased demos from Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. And it's like all just Billy Corgan playing acoustic guitar and doing the song. So it's really cool if you're a fan of Smashing Pumpkins. I do recommend picking this up. And it's like he does Bullet with Butterfly Wings. And it's like, it sounds totally different than the one that actually made it onto the album, but it is a kind of a cool alternative to that one. But speaking of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, I was talking about in my last pickup video, I believe, I was thinking about picking it up and ordering the box set. It's like, I really wanted the original, but it's just too pricey and it's kind of just hard to find. And I really wasn't wanting to pay like $300 or $400 on eBay. It's way out of my price range. It's like, honestly, the box set was out of my price range, so I kind of had to bite my tongue, and I ordered it off of Best Buy, and I think they had a pretty fair deal on it. It was $69.99. This ended up being like $74.80 with tax, so basically $75. But the only problem with Best Buy is a special order item, and I ordered this probably about over 2 weeks ago now, and they haven't even shipped it out yet. So I'm definitely gonna have to see about that. But it did say on the website that it could take 15 to 21 days for it to actually ship out. And I think tomorrow is actually day number 15, so fingers crossed that it actually ships out soon. And once that gets there, actually probably we'll do a whole video just dedicated to that album and showing what's inside. I'm not even sure what it all comes with, but I'm definitely pretty excited to actually get that. It's definitely my favorite Smashing Pumpkins album of all time. It's probably my favorite album of the 90s of all time. And it's definitely probably in my top 20 of all time. But before I end this, I actually got a few cassettes I wanted to show. It's like, buy cassettes a lot too. Derek also really enjoys getting cassettes. But first one is Michael Jackson Bad, Eric Clapton Journeyman, Skid Row, Dave Matthews Under the Table Dreaming, Rockin' the 60s, just a compilation on cassette. And the last one's Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, Texas Flood. Show those ones off real quick. Nothing too special. I paid like 49 cents a piece for those at Goodwill. So nothing too spectacular. But I was definitely happy to get that Iron Maiden. Definitely happy to get the Smashing Pumpkins Chicago tapes and unreleased demos. But yeah, that's all I found. And like I said, I've not really been buying albums all that much, just trying to save money. Which just made it hard not to walk into a record store and buy anything, but my best advice is just honestly don't walk into record shops, flea markets, anywhere that could possibly have records, because that's my weakness. This is my weakness for sure. It's like I really don't spend money on anything else other than like necessities and records. That's pretty much it. But that's all the finds that I've had. So nothing I really have to say. I'm sure me and Derek will have another video up soon. We actually tried to do a video yesterday, and I don't think I'm going to upload it because it didn't turn out too good at all. But I'm sure we'll have a video about something soon. Not sure. It's like, and by the way, if you guys not watched the last video we did about Kiss, I really don't blame you, because that is a long video. I really did not intend for that video to be like nearly 25 minutes long. So I don't blame you if you guys don't watch that. I think it only has like 13 views right now. And yeah, it's hard to set through some of those videos. But trust me, I understand that setting through long videos is definitely a chore sometimes. But we'll try to have a video up next time, and we'll try to make it shorter. It's like I know me and him are going to Alice Cooper and Motley Crue on Saturday, so we're really hyped for that. But I'm sure we'll get back together and do a video soon about something. But anyway, that's all I really got to say. I'm gonna stop talking until this video is 25 minutes long. And anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching.